Hello everyone, and thanks again for tuning in to another episode of the Ocarina Time Randomizer. We kind of ended things off, I feel like on a high note. We beat the Fire Temple, we're equipped with a Megaton Hammer, which opens up a bunch of stuff for us. So I think how I'm going to start off is just hitting up all those points that we haven't been able to do just yet because of the lack of the Megaton Hammer. So I think the first thing I could think of, off the top of my head, I know there's gonna be like a bunch of stuff. I'll probably have to use a tracker at some point. It's just the Great Fairy that we've tried to get to in the past. I don't know if there's anything under here. I will be probably smacking every great boulder I come across. Okay, well, don't know if these are normal salesmen. We'll see what they say. It's the mysterious item that we always want. Can't have it right now. Okay. Mostly wanted to test it out. Are we full? Is that why they're not giving us anything? I kind of wanted to see what they give us. Okay, we get bombs. So, those guys weren't a part of it. So, great start to the episode. I feel like every time I want to start out strong, I end up doing something like that where it just makes me question, uh-oh, is this going to be the rest of the episode? This pain I'm feeling. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last fairy of the game. I don't think that there's another one hiding somewhere that I'm not aware of. But I could be wrong. Yep. Oh man, at least we get a healthy supply of skulltula tokens. I don't think I've had this many yet. I mean, this is the first time I've done the skulltula tokens in the randomizer, but man, is there just so many of them. I definitely know we won't be getting to 100 because I'm not going to really waste my time trying to get that guy. But I don't know if there's I feel like there's something else up here, right? Or is it a gossip stone? I feel like it's a gossip stone. We'll check. Just make sure. Yep, okay. As soon as I started reading that, I remember it giving us that smug remark. Okay, well, not to be deterred, because it's just the first of many, many things we can get with our new hammer. Thor would be jealous of our hammer and all the stuff that we're gonna do with it. Because I think that there's, oops, I didn't mean to activate him. Sorry, my friend, you can go back to sleeping. Because I want to say that there's oh, I'm gonna land right on that guy. I want to say that there's a spider hiding somewhere up here, right? You know what, just to make sure. I don't want to go through all this and not be able to find him. Yes, oh man, am I glad I did that. Another Hylian shield. Yeah, okay, not the best. Again, I think that there is another skulltula hiding underneath the rock. I think I tried to get it off camera at one point because I was desperate to see if I could swing my sword or attack in a certain fashion where I wouldn't actually need to break the rock, but wouldn't you know it, the game devs actually did pretty good and made it so you can't, at least not what I was able to figure out with me just fiddling with it. Which is kind of funny because if you use a bomb, you can kill it, you just can't access the token. Not great, okay. Still won't be deterred. only 5 minutes into this episode, so we still have plenty of time to find something good. If anything else, we could go finish out the bottom of the well. That doesn't really excite me, just for the fact that it is the bottom of the well, so we don't get a medallion or a token, or not a token, a spiritual stone. Okay. Well, that was the Nocturne of Shadow cutscene. I don't know why it triggered. Is it because, like, we triggered all of Sheik's scenes up into that point? Is that how their logic works? I honestly don't know. I don't know how that works. That was kind of surprising to me. But okay, at least we can check it off our list. The next thing I could think of is to head to Gerudo Valley, where there is that stone. I think I mentioned in a previous episode that I didn't understand what I was supposed to do with it, because the tracker said I should have access to it. But everything, I don't see how I could have, because I didn't have the Megaton hammer. Unless it's different as a child. I don't know. Now that I say that, I'm thinking that maybe the rock isn't there as a child. Maybe that's how it's supposed to work. And the tracker can't differentiate. Okay, so not a bad ride over. I think it's, yeah, the one surrounded by rocks. Don't remember if this is a chest one or a skulltula one. I'm gonna say it's a skulltula one, just because I feel like that's how these typically work. Okay, so yeah, not only have we finished the Spirit Temple, we probably also found that rupee. But hey, did you know that there's a 50 rupee in here? Oh man, what a waste. I think that this guy's kind of like the bad door of like what lies behind door number 1, door number 2. Oh, in case you're wondering, I did test it off camera. I did not include cows in the random logic. I played the cow Pona song and it gave me a bottle of milk. So unless for some reason I can get milk from a cow with the logic mixed up, I'm going to assume that they're not in the logic. Okay. Got some chunkiness for some reason. It's very graphically intensive animating Mega Man getting off Epona. Hey, okay. Doesn't really do us good right now, but that was actually something I was kind of worried about. That we could potentially run into an issue. Because, man, I can't imagine finding all the medallions and everything and then being stuck because we're looking for a single key at, like, the very end of the game. Gerudo Training Ground is the Ice Cavern, I believe. Not lacking anything there. Or do I have that backwards? Because I know that the Ice Cavern is a Gerudo Training Ground, which is probably where I'm going to head next. So I'll see you guys in just a moment when we get there. Okay. Once again, we're back at the Gerudo training ground. I'm sure we're all very used to seeing this, or used to that transition of us walking in. But hopefully this is the last time we come back here. Oh, did I? I think I had this backwards of where I thought this was going to take me. But yeah, I wanted to note something, because as I was running here, I was checking off stuff on our map. As you can see, only things that are going to be available to us now, it seems, are stuff in the temple. It's like Temple of Time is going to be the light arrow, which we won't get until we get all the medallions. The Hyrule Field, it's a Song of Time. Lost Woods, what was the Lost Woods again? Oh yeah, we need the Mask of Truth. But yeah, only things that are available to us now are inside temples. So, we definitely will be dungeon hopping here in the next couple episodes. There's no getting around that. And I think that this is the last thing in the Gerudo training ground. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what we're looking for. Uh-huh. No, it's not. There it is. I was thinking that there was actually two switches in here that did two different things. Man, oh man. All that build up. Thor would not be jealous of what our hammer has been doing. I think it's gotten us really anything. Well, no, it did get us Ganon's key, so I'm being a little harsh. But yeah, I think the next step is going to be at least what I can get to quickly. Is finishing out the bottom of the well, because that's just a couple quick warp points for us. Fortunately, we won't fit in our grown man body, so we need to be in our boy body to be able to do anything inside the bottom of the well. So I'm looking at the map tracker off screen. I am kind of worried that some things that it says is probably going to be available to us won't be. Like the fire temple is green, but I think it's because it's assuming that we can go through those doors after we use the Megaton hammer at the entrance. Okay, that's not the one I thought it was. Maybe it's this one for the graveyard. But yeah, the water temple we have a key to, but I don't think it's going to do us any good. Because all we need there is the boss key. Forest temple, we're still lacking a key. I'm pretty sure that's what holds us up there. So honestly, the more I look at this, if we don't get a key in these next couple places, to at least somewhere, I don't know what we're gonna do. Because what it worries me is that, I don't know if I said in this episode or last episode, but the fact that you know, I don't really have a way to keep track of like all the skulltulas, because I could have easily have missed skulltulas or marking off things off the map. So there could very well be a skulltula that we could get to that I haven't, you know, gotten to yet, that holds something very important to us. Okay, but speaking of skulltula, I do think that there's a chest and a skulltula waiting for us. I almost just jumped in there with that little wooden thing. But we'll be smart. Oh, no, I don't want that guy. Yeah, I want that guy. Oh, that's weird. Did the explosion, like, knock him back? Yeah. Son of a gun. I forgot about those. I totally forgot that those were a thing. I don't remember how many we've gotten. Crap. But it's very discouraging. Oh, I forgot there's like another chest over here too. Okay. So we might not be completely out of luck. I forget that we're much weaker as a little boy. Wow, he got us. I don't know why. Jumping like that, he got us. We have our shield back though. Actually, this is a good time to test it. Okay, so it seems like either I did something different this time. I don't know why, but we're keeping our shields. There we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, at this rate, I kind of feel like what we're going to be doing is we're going to be finishing something, and at the end of that something, get the thing to allow us to continue the next thing, if that makes sense. So, okay, so we got another forest temple key. What would be the easiest way to do that? I guess just warp back, right? And then we can warp to the point just below Death Mountain, right? Just want to double check real quick. I think I've already stuck my head in here. Should we go ahead and buy that thing? We've got plenty of money. Oh wait, I didn't mean to. And then next door, just make sure he doesn't have anything that we might want. No. Unfortunately, he was cursed with just getting normal shop stuff, which isn't very exciting. Okay. Unfortunately, though, I do think we're still lacking one more key from the Forest Temple. So it could be very, very, very possible that we once again hit a brick wall and don't have everything to progress to that temple. Which, the way things are going, probably means that we'll unlock something, continue a little bit further, find, I don't know, the key to the Fire Temple, key to the Shadow Temple, and then I just imagine there's going to be a bunch of bouncing around. Which is fine, as long as we keep moving. Keep making progress. That's all I'm worried about. Oh, we still don't have the map for the Forest Temple, do we? Okay, well that's something to potentially watch out for. I mean, would it be nice to have it? Bet, but I mean, at this rate, would it help us? I don't think so. Okay. Which way do we need to go? Yeah, that's what I think. I feel like after finally playing it all this time, the map's starting to make sense to me. Alright, because I remember correctly, we got past the one twisty hallway, and then ended up going to another point where there's another hallway. There's a locked door at the end of that. Man, that could have been like 7 episodes ago. I honestly have no idea how long it's been since we've been in here. Real question is, we have to worry about the hallway. I feel like we're gonna want it to be straight, right? I think so. Or do we? Yeah, okay. I messed up. We don't want it to be straight. God, I hope I'm doing this right. I don't want to waste a bunch of time. But it's very possible I will. I don't think they can accurately map out how this hallway functions. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you... maybe do it this way? I don't know, now I'm like second guessing myself. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was right. Because I think it's... yeah, straight through here. Just like, what is this? What is this obstacle? Just literally run around them. Do we need to do the fire thing? Or can we just shoot it with a fire arrow? Now, if I remember correctly, I think that we're gonna go down into a hole, and then we're gonna fight the green one. Unfortunately, we don't have a key to continue, so unless we get one here, we're not gonna finish this guy. I think there's another locked door in the what? I'm gonna do this real quick just to test this out, because this has been driving me absolutely bonkers. Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. That's kind of... I mean, I get it that they don't want it to be like game breaking, I guess, for you to be able to skip part of the dungeon, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little cheap to be like, yeah, there's a scarecrow, but only if you've already been there. Well, that might help us right now. Yeah, the only thing that like could possibly save us is the... I think there's a skulltula and a another chest down in the bottom that could possibly be another key to the Forest Temple. Love the fact that the only thing that makes this puzzle difficult, the fact that like you can throw in a extra piece and they only give you a minute. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I'll try to find the comment. But someone mentioned that you can make them appear with Deku Nuts. Oh my god, that is amazing. I think I've complained about these guys so much just because how annoying they were. Fight. Oh my god, look at that. This is like the dead hands all over again. Makes you feel like you actually have some control over the fight. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So thank you for that comment. I will definitely be using that in future playthroughs. Yeah, and then I think all we have to do is fight the last one. At least if you're gonna make duplicates of yourself, don't make yourself the same one. Twice? Must be random how it does it. Okay, not really expecting much down here. Like I said, I don't think there's any reason why we believe we should be able to finish this thing, because we are going to run into a locked door. Unless we get extremely lucky. Actually, is there a locked door down here? Now I'm kind of second guessing myself. Have we found all the keys and I just didn't do a good job of marking them off? Because that is 100% possible. Because I think I was getting a locked door confused with these gates. Which, I mean, you don't need the key for. You just need to do the puzzle. And if it's a case of me accurately getting or marking off all the keys in dungeon, 100% could have easily missed one. That is fantastic. That was exactly what we needed. It's almost exactly how I predicted it would go, because we're so low on items that we we don't have any option other than to like start finding them pretty consistently. But it looks like I was wrong. We might be able to finish this thing, because there's the last door, and I'm pretty sure we have the boss key. So yeah, let's go finish another dungeon. And then you're like, oh, you come in here and you're like, oh, where's the boss? Okay, I guess I'll just leave. Oops. Not so fast. I just love the fact that that's like, I don't know, it's very Pokemon. where you're exploring the town, don't know what to do, and then you're like, oh, well, I'll just leave town, and then that's when Professor Oak pops up. I actually remember spending a weird amount of time uh, going through people's houses and stuff, not knowing what to do in Pokemon before doing that. Probably a lot longer than developers intended. I just like snipe them out of the air. That would be sweet. Okay, I think we were a little bit too close. I think the first couple intentionally miss, maybe to give you kind of a chance to kind of get into a rhythm. Yeah, because then I feel like he kind of backs up. That's when the game of tennis starts. Okay, wasn't fast enough. Easy. Okay, that's 2 dungeons down in 2 episodes. I'm extremely happy about that. And, I mean, I won't do it this time because we've hit our time for today. But we could easily go finish the water temple. I just want to exist in this state of limbo right now for a moment. Where that was a freaking key. Something that we know, the game knows. It has to know that we want it desperately. But yeah, it's going to do this to us. Okay, well, that's a crappy way to end the episode, but you know what? Let's not let it deter us because we got another one down. And we'll probably start the next episode with another one finished. So definitely happy about that. But that's where I'm going to call things. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.